I don't know. I just been taking away Uriah's phone. She hasn't been doing much of anything with her life. I don't know how else to motivate her because she doesn't want to do what I asked her to do, like being part of the family, like doing any chores. She does stuff half-heartedly. It's just, I look in her phone, she has a lot of depressing discords that she subscribes to, suicide stuff. It's crazy. I know she has some issues. I just don't know how to get to her. I really don't. So that's why I took the phone, and hopefully I can get her to do right. Hopefully I can get her to do right before anything bad happens. Because I need her to change her mind about life. I mean, we have to choose, like, the life that we live, right? We have to, like, every day when you wake up in the morning, you have to decide, hey, am I going to brush my teeth or not? Am I going to take a shower or not? Am I going to do my hair or not? Am I going to read my Bible? Am I going to pray? Every day when you wake up is a decision that you have to make on what you are going to do, how you are going to proceed in life. Some people want to give up. Some people have a lot of negative self-talk for whatever reason. So how do you get to determine, like, what happens in your mind? Can you filter out the negative? Sure you can. You can fill your brain with the things that you want to happen. You know, this is not rocket science. It's not hard. Every day is a choice. Every day. No matter what you do, every day is a choice and is a gift of choice. It's a gift that God gives you to choose life or death, to choose to just be stagnant or choose to consume or choose to create, you know? Like, we have to decide what we want to do in this life. Every single day. So, some people say it's foolish to plan because sometimes your plans don't pan out. Just like it took Unique to get a new car. And because of whatever reason, we paid the deposit, and the insurance was like $40 over our budget, the deposit for the insurance. So he said, I have to go to the bank and get more money. And so he said, okay, come back tomorrow and after you go to the bank and get the money. I said, okay, we'll do that. So we did that. It was raining. We went in the rain, lightning, thundering, all that. And I said, you know, maybe something is trying to keep us from getting this car. I don't know, but, you know, let's push through. That's a choice, right? We could have said, dang, it's lightning, thunder, we ain't going there. we're not going. We'll wait till Monday or something. But no, we pushed through. And you know what? Whatever choice the dealership made because they were not there when we got there. So we did all of that, pushing through, went to the bank, got the money. And even Unique paid it on her phone. She paid the insurance through the phone. So I'm just like, we got there and there was nobody there. The guy said they were going to be open at 10. Ghost town. So we go, like, there's an insurance place and then there's a food place, a pizza shop, pizza and Mexican food next door to that insurance shop, right next to the dealership. So they're kind of like conjoined into one little building. But anyway, so we go in and say, okay, let's just go ahead and get something to eat. I had to use the bathroom, so I had to use the bathroom real bad. So ordered, and they want to use the bathroom. And so this is a very expensive bathroom break because they said there's no you can't use the bathroom. It's only for customers. So I had to be a customer. Like, I really didn't want to buy anything to eat, but I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I got to use the bathroom. So it was just me having to use the bathroom really, really bad. And the fact that they were closed. So all this led to me spending even more money that I didn't plan to spend. But anyway, so we're like, hopefully they're just late, right? Hopefully they're just late and we'll just eat. And by the time we finish eating everything, they'll be there. Man, 1 hour passed. 2 hour passed. I mean, it was approaching 3 hours. And at the end of it, I said, you know what? Let's just go home. When they get there, they'll call you. They'll let you know they're there and whatever. So, yeah, I went ahead and got the Uber and we went home. So here we are, day 3 of the new car journey, and I'm thinking all kind of negative thoughts like, dang, they're just gonna ghost us? Like, they didn't even say anything. That's bad business. A whole dealership? Y'all supposed to be dealing with people. We paid you the deposit. Like, what's really going on? And you told us to come the next day. Okay, mind you, the weather was bad. Okay, maybe they closed for inclement weather. But the pizza place was still open. The insurance place was still open. Everybody else doing business as usual. But for some reason, a whole dealership. I mean, like, there was a lot of people when we went there the day prior. And so, well, we knew the other person that was closing a deal with us, they came back too, waiting. So we knew that they were supposed to be conducting business that day. But apparently they felt like they didn't need to come in. So hopefully it was just the weather and things go well. They closed on Sunday, so now we have to wait till Monday. But it's all good. We're pushing through. But like I said, it's all about choices. Life is about choices. I really didn't want to get into no payments. Well, I'm not the one getting the payments, but I feel like it's me getting the payments because it's unique. My daughter. Depends on me. I just say that. I just say it like that. So I feel like what's hers is mine because everything that she got is because I either paid for her or something to that effect. I bought her a car for her 18th birthday. She ended up selling it. It was having some problems, but sometimes you got to push through problems and make it work. You know, just because something breaks down doesn't mean you don't fix it. You just throw it away and get a new one. So anyway, she sold that one, and now we're on like so many cars. Oh my gosh. I've gone through so many vehicles. The last vehicle that I got, one of the vehicles that I got was a Chrysler 200. And the Chrysler 200 was a nice car, 2015. And this was back in, I want to say 2020. Yeah, 2019, 2020. So it was only like 4 years old when we got it at the time. And she messed it up. She crashed it or got an accident with it. So or I can't remember what, but anyway, it got towed. All I know is it got towed, and yeah, there was some damage, and so I've been always dealing with a lot of different vehicles because of situations. Only one time that I have a vehicle and I finished paying it off and everything, and then 6 months after I paid it off, someone rear-ended me. I was like, come on, I can't win for losing. So, but anyway, but does that mean you give up? Does that mean you don't do it again? You don't try again? Of course not. Of course not. What if Job, seeing he lost all his family, he lost his kids, his wife telling him to curse God, and everything like that, said, you know what, forget about it. Life is not even worth trying. It's not even worth trying. I'm not going to try anymore. I'm just going to sit and die. You know, some people do choose that route. Like, and I guess I could have chose that route with my daughter's passing, because I was so sad and I was so mad and everything. And I was like, this ain't right, you know. But of course, my faith says, Stacy, don't choose the low road. You gotta choose the high road. You cannot, you cannot let this life beat you. You cannot. You have to overcome with good. You have to overcome evil with good. That's it. You overcome evil with good. You cannot just let go, let things slip, be defeated. There's a place in the word that says, you know, you are more than conqueror through Christ that strengthens you. So let Christ, let the ministry of God and what he preached, the kingdom, the gospel, let it speak volumes to your character, to your soul. You know, even though Christ had haters, even though he had followers. So he had followers, he had haters, he had the naysayers and the skeptics and the believers. So like he had a whole mix of people in his life. But you know, he still chose to heal. He still rose up Lazarus 4 days after he died. He still made the blind man see. He still raised up that little girl from being sick. You know, it's like, even though there was so much, like, he said, you wicked and adulterous generation, always looking for a sign. Always looking for a sign. Even though he could have been like, I ain't, you know, he could have just did a lot of other things, and instead of being defeated, he lived a gracious life. So let that life speak volumes. Let his tenacity, let his endurance, let his perseverance speak into your life. That's how I get motivation. I get motivation from God's testimony, from his witness. Even in my life, oh my gosh, I've been married 4 times, y'all. Like, I'm not saying that I'm gonna go out and get married again, because it's been about a decade, right? Oh wait, has it been a decade since I got divorced? No, it's going on a decade since I've been divorced. But this is the first time in my life that I've been happily single. I've never been happily single. If that makes any sense. Like, I wasn't happily single before. I was always searching, trying to this, trying to that, trying this, trying that. Like, but it's not giving up. It's not giving up to me. I could be wrong, but like, I feel a sense of freedom other than, feeling depressed and lonely. Like, I don't feel lonely. Like, somebody said something. Oh, yeah. So, call me when you're not doing anything and you're bored. Bored? What? I don't know what that means anymore. Boredom is not even in my conversations. Boredom, my life is so jam-packed that I don't even have time to be bored. Like, I'm filming this at 3 o'clock in the morning? It's 2:42 in the morning, y'all. That's when I'm recording this. Like, yeah, I don't have time to be bored. Like, my day is so full. Sometimes I wake up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to like 8, 9, 10. So if I sleep from like 10 to 2, that's only like 4 hours. So, and it's not like I get sleepy and I want to take a nap and stuff. I'm doing stuff. No, I'm not always doing my hair. I kept these braids in that Unique did for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah. So, it started being like a little itchy. So I said, okay, I gotta, do something with it. And I gotta wash it. Like, even though I washed it with the braids in, I said I need to, like, wash it with it loose. Yeah. You gotta choose life. Choose life. I'm gonna say this. As long as you're living, just like my song says, as long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna praise the Lord. Let everything you do be it as unto the Lord. Some of you might have tuned into my channel because I did a tutorial, and I noticed that I got a lot of views on this ChatGPT tutorial. And so if you like that kind of content, if you like the tutorials, go over to my online tutor house channel. That's where I post. I just happened to accidentally post I did a live. So I do YouTube Tuesday. That's my definite day to do tutorials, to post, like long form content and stuff like that. I just decided to get on here and rant a little bit while I take my hair loose. So if you like the techie stuff, because I love math, and computer science. That's what I got my degree in. So that's where my mind goes a lot of the time. I'm constantly thinking about technology, AI, and things of that nature. So you want that kind of content, go over to the Online Tutors channel. But if you like the more family relatable, faith-based content, feel free to stay tuned to this channel and subscribe here to Stacy Lulu's. But yeah, those are my two main channels, and then that's it. So I noticed I've been getting quite a bit of new subscribers. So tell me in the comments what made you subscribe. Is it something resonated with you that said, hey, I think I'm gonna subscribe to this channel? Was it because of faith-based content? Was it because of tutorial that I did, already bride devotional, or short about me exercising with Unique or going to the park? You know, like what was the main thing that said, hey, this person is worth me investing a subscription? Because I mean, I do subscribe on a regular basis, and I mean, not subscribe, I do post on a regular basis, like at least once a week. You know, if I don't do anything else, I'll post once a week. Yeah, I will post usually on Tuesday on YouTube Tuesdays. But sometimes I like to jump on here and then just chat. Like when I went to the park and I was like, oh, this would be a good time to kind of like do a little live. So, but this is recorded because I don't know, I could have went live, but I decided to just record. Sometimes recordings are good too. I just kind of like test the different different ways that I upload. Sometimes live is good for like what do you call it? My tutorials. And then I think that other times I have trouble with lives. My OBS is slow. Sometimes it's buffering and stuff like that, so it doesn't always come clear. So that's why recording sometimes is better. But if I go live on my phone, it's a lot better. So anyway, this is my morning rant. I thank you so much for tuning in. The robots are coming. I ordered my robot arm for arm week of my robot camp. So y'all, it's gonna be on and popping. It's gonna be live because the robots are coming and they're taking over. I promise you, the robots are coming. Yeah, because where would we be if we didn't have this phone? And then in about 20 years, we're gonna be like, where would we be if I didn't have my clone sitting doing my dishes or cooking my food? Trust me, it's coming. Check out Elon Musk, what he's doing with Tesla. Check out a lot of other companies. I don't know them right off the top of my head, but Tesla is definitely one of those companies that are making strides in the technology age. So yeah, you want to know why I still like protective styling my hair, so I don't have to be worried about doing my hair every day. Because there is somewhere in the Bible that says don't be doing all the plaiting of the hair and stuff like that. Could be a distraction, could be a time waster, but for me, it's a time saver. and it's a protector of my hair. Like, who really cares about the hair? I know Einstein didn't. You know, his hair was like sticking all up and stuff like that, and he didn't care, and he was a brainiac. He was so he made a lot of contribution to the world. So hair, who cares, right? Hair. Some people make a lot of money off their hair videos, right? Some people, like, that's all they do is they focus on their hair. And I think that's what it was saying in the word, that don't be all worried about your hair and your looks and stuff like that. I want to say that that was the gist of the reasoning behind that advice. You know, sometimes I think the word gives biblical advice. If Jesus didn't say it, it's more of like advisement, you know. Take it under advisement. This probably will be the best bet for you, right? Yeah. So that's how I see a lot of times the things that are in the Bible as advisement, not necessarily, you know, because it says live by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. So you should, these are words to live by, right? This is the best thing that you could do with your life is if you follow this advice, you know. And a lot of times if you do, yeah, you're better off, especially when it comes to mental health. Yes, your mental health is like everything. It causes you to act, or it immobilizes you, right? If if you got ADHD, you keep on going, and you can't stop, and your mind is going, and you can't stay focused, and it's a distraction, you know. But one thing about it is, you know, if you have accountability partner, you have people with you, it's a whole lot better. Okay, so my girls, we had our own little family meeting, and that went something like, okay, we're recording this so it can always be said. This person is doing a chore, so we're going to take time. This is a community area. This, you know, budget wise, we talked about money, finances, and stuff like that. We talked about our goals. You know, two of us made vision boards, and you know who didn't do the vision board is the one that doesn't want to do life exactly, you know. So that's the story of my life. You know, y'all pray for me. Y'all keep me in your prayers. I just be open and honest with you. Like I've always said, the reason why I started this channel was to be humble, open, transparent, hot black woman. Yeah. So I actually started this channel as the Diary of a Hot Black Woman. I don't know if you knew this about me. So, and that's when I started my desire to just be honest with myself, right? Honest with others about this life and my testimony. And so that's where it all stemmed from. That's when I started my channel. Yeah. And it was good. Sometimes I go back and I watch my videos like, oh my gosh, you were so cringy. Like, you were so I guess fearless. I didn't worry about what other people would think. I don't want to think on if I don't post, or if I post this, the consequences of somebody's thoughts process towards me. And so if you are subscribed, or you even made it this far into the video, like, wow, I thank you so much. If you listened to the whole rant, that speaks volumes. And man, I'm ever so grateful, because you could be tuning in and watching anything. You could be doing anything at this very moment. You know, I think about that because I think about the times I spend watching other people's videos too. So I like to watch DoDash. I like to watch Myron Golden. These are the type of content I watch. I watch some news videos, but some instructional videos, but not so much. Like, I spend a lot of time on Chat GPT doing my tutorials. So, I mean, you would think all the stuff that I get done, like, Stacey, how do you get all this stuff done? Wow, God is so good, because either time is slowing down for me or I just stay up a lot. You know, I have 20-hour days. That's why. Yeah, I think it's because I have 20-hour days. That's why I do a lot and get a lot done, because I don't sit around, lay around. I'm never bored. I'm not gonna say never, but I can't remember the last time I was bored. Y'all, seriously. I can't remember the last time I was seriously like twiddling my thumbs, wondering what I'm gonna do. Never. I keep wanting to say never. It's like, gosh, it's hard to wrap my mind about if that's even possible to say. But enough said. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you don't mind, like, subscribe, share my channel with someone, because that will help me. If I can get to 500 subscribers, maybe I'll monetize. I'm not really into it to monetize. I'm really into it mostly to share with others and maybe motivate somebody out there who might be tuning in. Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Y'all go in grace.